Cyberpunk 2077 has been rated M by the MSRB for blood and gore, intense violence, nudity, strong language, strong sexual content, and the use of drugs and alcohol. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey kids, this is Jack. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. I'm going to make a couple of small adjustments here, because I'll be honest, it's just too dang loud out there. So I'm going to reduce everything to 25. That way, hopefully, you can hear me a little bit better when it comes to the game. That's a little bit better. Anyway, welcome back. Like I said, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. I've been really, this was one of my most anticipated games. I think it was one of everybody's anticipated games. But unlike most other people, I did not have a heart attack when it turned out that it was buggy. I kind of expected it to be buggy. Anyway, let's get into it. I was proceeding with the mission, the Ripper Doc, or the ride rather, which concludes with get in Dex's limo. So let's go ahead and do that. Hello, Dexter Deshawn.
Yo, Miss V. A pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in peace as Miss Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory smelling near like posies without seeing your 30th?
Miss Nobodies don't survive in Night City.
You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to.
Every once in a while, I do encounter a visual
But folk who
glitch.
try to
Usually
take
they're very minor,
well,
and in this case,
they see the
he was
beast
talking,
inside.
but his voice wasn't. His mouth wasn't.
All
moving
right,
completely.
listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan.
Nope. Hold on. Sorry to interrupt, Dex, but we got to see about this because, let's just drop the music to 0. I don't want to drop the music to 0. This has, well, no, the car radio can stay at 25. Dialogue's good at 25. Let's drop this to 10. Hopefully, it'll not drown me out.
Look at the smashing up a scav home.
All right.
Hang on, got a question of my own.
Let's establish why.
Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could have had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could have just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and sweet
Anybody
T-Bug
else wonder
helped this brother
exactly
out 2 years ago.
why he
So
had to be
here
fitted with a
we
replacement
are.
arm?
Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission.
I mean, I
just
don't
for
see
you.
any weapons.
But we'll get to that.
The job, tell me more. I
Let
don't
me
see
hear
any
it.
weapons in his
What's
arm.
the job?
There's this prototype tech, a bio.
And it's just above the elbow. So you gotta
Job's
wonder
to
what
crack.
happened to take the arm
Simple.
off.
Guessing it belongs to a corp?
Mm-hmm. Arasaka.
Because Arasaka's
Surely
involved in
that's no
everything in this game. Nope, not at all.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
One hopes.
You work this out? Got a plan?
You in
Two
a tunnel?
things.
I think we're
First,
in a tunnel.
a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
And as always, my incident alarm goes off in the middle of a game because, of course, it does. All right,
Miss V?
Client.
let's ask about the client
What's her
first.
thing? Why's she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me.
Now,
Told
he
me to
says
stop
some
looking.
brothers
And
from
the convo.
Pacifica got back to me. Let's be honest, those were
Anyway,
voodoo boys.
our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game.
Anybody who knows anything
You know,
about the background
we'll be
lore
there
of this
for it all.
game knows about the voodoo boys. They are definitely bad news.
Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean.
Well,
Pretty much
yeah,
for
that's
you.
true. Okay, and Maelstrom?
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard.
You got it.
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstrom, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
So let's talk about Royce.
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath, chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that, except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
I like goulash. I wish he didn't call it that.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to
Good
do so,
idea.
you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Miss V. Quiet life or blaze of glory?
In this game, definitely Blaze of
Later
Glory.
now.
All right. And as Dex and his driver go off into the sunset, I'll answer Jackie's call.
Dexter, talk to Dex.
Hey, Jackie.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally and not, yeah.
I love it. Gordito. That's Spanish for little pig. Okay, wants to check
Guy
us out.
certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us
Miss
up
V,
with
how
big
about a little
job.
something to get those taste buds tingling? Biochip in question is in fact a so-called relic, a Nova-tier piece of tech catering to the top 1%, supposedly the best life insurance money can buy. You and I are going to be neck-deep in eddies.
There's this combat bot military prototype. Maelstrom clept it, then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick.
Yeah.
Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deeds of some Militech agent too, but don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Then there's the other thing.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table, Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chatting chicks up on the hollow?
Basically.
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
We're going to start with the client.
Parker. Think I ought to see her first.
Watch your own self!
See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods, put my nose to the ground, sniff around. Hasta luego.
Yep, you too, Jackie. Now, some of you may have noticed that during the talk with Dexter Deshawn, the dialogue-heavy scene with Dexter Deshawn, I was not that talkative. That was on purpose. I did not say a lot because I didn't want to interrupt the dialogue. Now, we have a job. Oh, well, first we have leveling up, and we finally hit level 2. So I'm going to put that point in reflexes. I'm going to come down to breach protocol and finish that off. But we do have a job in this area, which is why I went ahead and did the gig, and that is the gift. Remember that thing that T-Bug gave us in the elevator? Well, here we go. Okay, new message from Dexter Deshawn. Miss V, I just want to remind you again that eddies have already changed hands between me and my esteemed Maelstrom partners in biz. Around some of 10,000 eddies, to be precise. So when you're there, take it off their hands. Don't let them try to shake you down as they are liable to do, Maelstrom being Maelstrom. Thanks for the info. And his response to my response. You'll need it. Best of luck. Okay. So anyway, we do have, like I noted, a job in the area, and that is to get to right there. Up there, we talked to the software dealer and pick up a gift that T-Bug bought for us. Now, you notice the path that they're suggesting? Well, parkour is your friend. T-Bug sent me to grab a
T-Bug
program.
sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right? She had me hold the demon for you. It should
good.
work on any 3rd gen deck.
Got a Militech Paraline. Think it'll do.
Solid gear. For a beginner.
Well, I am a beginner.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract some shimsoft or subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
Okay, and this, of course, is the program that they're talking about. I'm going to go to my inventory now and equip it. Let's take out short circuit and add ping. Okay. Alright. And as you can see, she does have other things. Yeah, she does have other things.
Got anything Nova for sale?
If you can afford it, yes.
Now I'm not going to buy anything from her right now because, I'll be honest, I don't have that great a cyber deck. I will be upgrading the cyber deck eventually. But first, hit breach protocol 5555. That's an easy one. It reduces the cost of all quick hacks by 1 RAM. Get that in, and then I'll hit it again with a ping. Then just follow the magic yellow line over to the access point. Alright. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar, the way you do breach protocol hacking is you find something to click in this first row. Your first thing will always be in this first row. Now, your instinct is to immediately start with whatever's there. Oh, it's a 1C, so I'll grab the 1C, except you don't want to grab that 1C, because what you're trying to do is click 1C and 5-5 in sequence. And the first thing you're going to have to do is do an across and then a down. They alternate, across, down, across, down. Well, is there a 5-5 anywhere in this column? No, of course not. So what you need to do is you need to find an IC that's in a column and or a row with a 5-5. Well, if we look at this is where all the 5-5s are. This 1C would be great if we could then click on this, but we can't. This 1C's a good one, because you see it has two 5.5s. The thing is, we would have to go we'd have to go down and across, so it's obvious this one's the one we want. But first, we're going to have to hit the E9. E9 to get to 1C, and then 1C to get to 5.5, and Bob's your uncle. It's really less complicated than a lot of people think. And you see, I got a perk point. Now, let's see. Mass resistance back. Okay. Quick hacking. Do I want the hack manual? Hold on a second, let me see. High Noon, Gunslinger, Rio Bravo, Desperado. Athletics. Regeneration and Pack Mule. I want both of these. I will go ahead and get... Wait, no, there is one that I want. Where is it? Okay. There it is. We're going to take biosynergy first because it allows us to regenerate RAM.
We're the light in your brain.